And what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer, and with me is the one, the only, T-Man 978.
Hello, everyone.
And it's Thursday, so you know what that means? It is, well, time for your favorite show about people complaining about toys, because we are people who shouldn't be collecting them, yet still do, and complain about things meant for people two-thirds our age. No,
Yep. That's a good way to think about it when we collect Hasbro stuff. We're sitting there complaining about stuff that says ages 4 and up.
That's what I honestly that once I came to that particular perspective on things, it stopped pissing me off and made me just realize I got better things to spend my money on that are meant for me. And if I want to buy something, I'll just accept it because that's what I chose to spend my money on.
Mm-hmm.
I see you are an all-American man today, especially according to your shirt.
Yeah. Today.
But we've got ourselves a excellent crew as always. Always, Princeton Phalanx was first one in, man. That's unusual because usually we have Toy Mafia stopping in, paying tribute to those who are no longer with us. Mariano, you do know this week's pretty light on Transformer news. I'm bracing you now.
Mm-hmm.
McClarrig, always good to see you. Venom Bite, still with that Go-Go 13 avatar. Man, you and I would get along. I just got to say. I guess that's basically it. Claps, peace, thumbs up, yay.
I never know.
Neither do I. I give up on the whole hand things on there. You know what? And of course, the Titan with hail to the action crew and hail to the Titan. Aquateki, you are awesome. Most of us probably are, except for that. Okay, I will talk about those because there is probably only one of those that I want. I'll admit it completely. We have Magnus Prime. I love that avatar picture, by the way. It looks very cool. And finally, we got the Big M, which is, I guess, the lesser cousin to the Big O? I don't know.
Yeah. I have a question for Toy Mafia. I don't know if I asked this. Is English your first language? You could answer that at any point.
Okay, that's a new one. I've never considered that question before. And Mariano, I know you don't totally narrow yourself down to just TF. I'm just kind of giving you a tease on that. But that's because we pay attention to our audience. I'm going to tell you right now, I have not gotten jack squat in freaking ages right now. I am expecting a decent Store Horseman shipment to arrive on Saturday, and that's about it. Though I did just ship my BBTS pile of loot, so knowing my luck, it will arrive right after next week's show because that's just how BBTS is.
Yes. I got to get something from Mariano.
Oh, but meanwhile, T-Man's something specifically for Mariano. Here, come here. I don't know. I'm trying to be like that guy on TikTok who always talks about the recipes. No, we do not talk about Star Wars. I'll be honest. Matt is probably the only collector here for Star Wars. And so I personally phased out of that collecting aspect. Oh, hold on. T-Man's got something here for you.
Hi, everybody. It's me, T-Man 978, and my week when I'm not at work is awesome. What I picked up finally was Baby LaRuzu. I've been looking for him forever. People told me they seen him in different stores, and I finally found him. I found 3 at once. Almost bought 2, but I stuck to the one. And while I picked him up, I finally picked up Transformers Legacy Prime Cliff Jumper with Squeeze Play. And these 2 guys that might rot in this box right here because that's how much I care about them. And I put up a video for this guy.
I can hear Matt seething from here about that.
No, that's probably why he's not here right now. But he is cool. Let's see if I can. Well, he's sticking to it, but he's sliding off of it as well because it's not a flat surface. But I did a review. Check out my review. And I just put up a review for this guy. Matt does have this, the SH Figure Arts Deku.
I gotta pay down my credit card a bit first before I order him.
I will say you should have did Zezel before they discontinued Zezel, whatever, however you pronounce that. But he is definitely cool, above my expectations when it comes to SH Figure Arts. And I just put up the review for that. So after you're done here, or once you get tired of us talking, you can go to my channel and check it out. But how are you, True Star Streamer?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Venom Bite, just so you know, I do have the Jada Toys Mega Man, and I even have a review on my channel. I recommend it. I mean, personally, I think it's a great little guy for your price.
Yeah, I don't have him yet, but I have some of the Robot Masters in there, all cool.
Yeah, I missed that. I know Walmart had that insane sale, and of course, I was at work, so by the time I got there, it's like, never mind, never mind, never mind. But I would say from the Jada stuff, especially that Mega Man is a great impulse buy, especially if you're doing the whole Hasbro Marvel vs. Capcom collection, which, okay, I did do an impulse buy yesterday, and I did buy the Marvel Capcom collection, which was fun. They had it on sale for Walmart for $29, and I was feeling really happy playing some X-Men vs. Street Fighter, really, really happy playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And then I played it online.
In
And
reality,
some guy from Japan kicked my ass so damn fast, but I was holding the block button the whole damn time. And so
yeah, that's why I gave up on fighting games once real life people stop being at your house all the time to play with you. So now you got to go against experts online.
it's like, I hit casual. I didn't want anything committed. I just wanted a casual fling. That's all. Wait, I hope my wife doesn't hear me say that. But anyway, oh, cool. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. And I did just put a review up for another Cosmic Legions figure today. One of the alien chicks, and she was very cool. Because last week I put one up for the worst Cosmic Legions figure, so it was kind of nice getting a good figure. And that's all I pretty much got on my. There's nothing doing big in here, man. Just put me back. I ain't got jack to talk about, really. Speaking of, we'll go ahead and talk our little headlines here. Dun, 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 dun. As you saw from our page here, the Leo Kaiser Haslab has funded.
Yay!
So now we've got a month, so 30 days to go for the tiers, which honestly, of all the tiers, the only one that I care about is, just scroll down here.
Yeah.
Is the freaking is getting the 7th member, to be honest, Death Cobra.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think they changed how they do the funding. I think they used to wait for a long time before they counted certain numbers, or it wasn't completely open overseas. But the overseas people want this guy. Apparently.
Oh, absolutely, he's huge overseas, and so I am happy he has funded. So if anyone had any reservations about it, yeah, don't worry, he's being funded. And if you don't like this guy, as we talked about last week, you have the Iron Factory version, so no controversy. Yeah.
When is this over?
Hmm?
When is this over?
30 days. You got a whole month to think about.
I'm gonna have to sell something. I kind of want it.
Well,
Well, let me stop lying. I want everything. Let me just let everybody know that. I want everything. I just don't want to pay for
well, yeah.
it.
So, what the heck is doing? Do they have the pictures up here? There we go. Here.
Wait, did
I
it
was
show
getting
how much fun did any of the tiers unlock yet?
Nope, they literally just crossed the 10,000. So they got they're almost at 12,000 backers right now. So
Oh, I
first,
think the tiers are far away too.
well, the first tier's at 13,000. So
Oh,
again, that's the only one that really counts for me is that one. The multi spear, okay. The display span, to be honest, should have come with it anyway. But if that doesn't
yeah,
come out, I'm sure somebody will 3D print it. So
all right.
I personally am not pressed for anything.
Yeah, you won't need that too much. But
So,
if he uses that nunchuck thing, I guess that's important.
and that's the only other thing I've got for Transformers news. Actually, let me show you this. This was just I just saw this today. Actually, I just saw this about 20 minutes ago. MDLX is doing a sleep mode prime.
Is he damaged? I can't tell.
Oh yeah, he is damaged. Yes, he does have a shattered chest and some painted
And
and cracks all over him.
shattered glass. Mhm.
It's a yeah. I mean, it's them. It's this mold again.
He looks happy to be defeated.
Well, weapons should not be the funding tier, but it's not an essential weapon. While it was a weapon he used in combined mode, again, whatever.
He does still have that double barrel gun thing
Yeah, exactly.
from the leg guy.
So, Fans Toys is re-releasing Blur. Okay, did not know that.
Oh yeah, and what is it called? Their newer version of Scoria.
Oh yes, Cesium. Yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot the. So they are releasing their Dinobot Slag, and yes, a Prime reuse. I think between Nemesis, Shattered Glass, Ultra Magnus, and this, I can't remember if they've done a Toxitron repaint or not yet.
I think they did.
So then this is I think hopefully they've milked this mold as far as it can go.
Did
But
you
I'm
say
sure.
Ultra Magnus?
Oh, they did Ultra Magnus a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, other big thing, like I said, Hasbro did have a fan stream today, and I hope you like Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man. Everybody loves Spider-Man.
So trust me, guys, you're getting yourself some Spideys.
I like the packaging.
Well,
Now, after watching this, I realized later, like, hey, they're in boxes, but they don't have a Build-A-Figure piece.
they didn't, and again, this is a Gamerverse. Now, I have not played Spider-Man 2 yet, so
I do. Uh, once we start showing them, like, these are not my favorite costumes that they picked.
no,
They only one of the last Miles costume they showed, I was like, yeah, I want that one. But I really like the one they made into a Hot Toys, the one that's like Daft Punk inspired. That suit is my favorite suit in the game.
well, I know this one was in the first game, which was the Spirit Rider, I guess.
Yeah, or Spirit Spider, or whatever.
Spirit Spider. I know that was in the first game.
Yeah, if that was, I'd never pick that. No.
I mean, honestly, the only reason I would buy this if I was a customizer because that is a great blank body.
And a blue flame Ghost Rider head.
Yeah. But I mean, this doesn't even have. This actually does annoy me. While it's a pinless body, I mean, look, this doesn't even have any kind of butterfly joints, and it's supposed to be a spider character. But you got bare toes. You know what? I would turn that into an Iceman figure, to be honest. Put a different head on.
People have been begging for toes.
So there you go. You got yourself a blank body for customizing.
Yeah, that one I was like, skip. And then the next guy.
Oh, and these are only at Walmart, by the way. Or at least this guy's only at Walmart.
Really?
As you can see. I don't know if the whole wave is only at Walmart, but at least this guy. This is pretty cool. Now, if you've skipped on, if you don't have a Kingpin figure yet, this is your sign to get one. And
they used him to fix its body because he was more athletic than the cartoon one.
Well, this was the Build-A-Figure. This isn't the Mr. Fix-It body, is it?
Yeah, they said it was a Fix-It body.
Oh.
Because their excuse was he was more buff than rotund, the retro card Kingpin.
Well, in that case, then you could then use this as another alternate body for Hulk and turn the other one into a Kingpin too, which is kind of cool. I think that face is new though.
It's a good-looking Kingpin.
God, he is. That is a large figure.
Yeah.
I wonder what he looks like stand compared to a Hulk figure, like the recent Red Hulk.
Close to the same height.
Aren't you supposed to be at the YMCA?
No, we didn't go.
Okay.
It wasn't fun to stay.
Did you like my did you like our title card, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure why I was the lead there on Leo Kaiser, but whatever.
Because of all the pictures I have, your face fit the best.
Well, face fitting is important.
Got to make sure your face can go in the right place after all. But this now knowing this is on that Fix-It body, I kind of want this now more. I thought I could pass on it, but I'm like, okay, I can use this. And this one is an Amazon exclusive. So that means check T-Man's affiliate link.
Yeah, I'm betting he'll be $39.99.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, probably.
Since I'm late, I'm going to ask, did y'all talk about the delay for the Joker?
No.
Okay. All right. We won't talk about it yet.
Literally, the only thing we talked about was Leo Kaiser being funded, the Sleep Mode, MDLX Prime, and now this.
Oh, I don't even know about that. I'll have to look that up. Or I'll have to catch the first part of the episode that I missed.
That too. Or you can also or open up a browser and look at 3Zero's Facebook page.
That's not as fun.
True. Okay, I'm actually really liking these face sculpts.
He doesn't have a I would have liked an angry face, right?
I mean, like this. Well, this one looks.
That's a displeased face. I mean, like a curse you, Spider-Man, like shaking his fist, kind of like angry face.
I also wouldn't have minded a complete face grab face either, or face grab hand. You know,
it would have been a cool accessory for this guy, and actually, he couldn't use the same accessory for both, but. If they sculpted a hand that was crushing a copy of the Daily Bugle, like that's got the newspaper crushed in it, that would be cool too. Like, I guess it's especially niche accessory, but still.
You know how they do with the movie and game specific stuff. If it didn't happen there,
right, then it can't happen here. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the packaging still.
You know, at that scale, this would work with a Marvel Select figure, to be honest.
Probably, if he wouldn't be another inch taller.
Yeah. Then we start talking about the various. I guess here's a Miles repaint.
Yeah.
Gamer suit. I can't really get excited for this, to be honest.
That was a suit I probably unlocked in the game and was like,
Nah.
no, I'm not using that.
But
I'm
I
like,
do like these hand effects. Those are new.
I think, are they new?
Give me one. Oh,
It's just,
I'm looking at my
are the
miles.
fingers out or bent?
I'm
I
looking
can't
at
tell.
my miles on the shelf. Maybe not. They aren't new. It's just how they're painted. They look new.
Well, think it's with Marvel Legends anymore. It's fair to say if they're not new, then they're very rarely used, right? That's kind of what it's.
It's only used on Miles specifically.
Yeah.
Now, what makes me not like this is it looks too much like Peter,
Agreed.
which I guess is on purpose. But this maybe the more I look at it every time, it might be an impulse thing.
I guess I should play Spider-Man 2 at some point. I haven't never even started it.
One.
This is the one I'm interested in of all the ones. This symbiote suit, because I love this texturing on here.
Yeah, I do wish that they had his unmasked head.
Hasbro leaving turds out. Yeah. Optimus Prime Spotty, I would actually.
It's a shock that hasn't happened yet, especially since there's a precedence for Marvel Transformers. You know, some kind of crossover there.
Yeah.
There's no butterfly joints on this? Son of a bitch.
It is. It is. I had to keep going through pictures. I remember saying butterfly joints on him.
No, I'm looking at this right here. There's a butterfly joint.
It's going to break the sculpt of the white spider. So they may do a reverse, but it's definitely not on the front. Which is a shame because I actually again I don't have a dog in this fight, but those black web effects with him look really cool.
Agree, and that's a neat way of doing it by having that looping like this and shooting forward.
Yeah,
that's a really good pose, actually. But dang it,
they're still pushing those crappy stands. I mean, I bought a few. They're just they're
work
so
really well for Iron Man figures.
They're so over engineered is the problem.
Dang it, this does look. This is interesting. It almost looks more. It looks leathery, organic. It has that ball joint on there, but huh?
Yeah, that's how. It almost looked like a Guyver type armor in the game.
That sells me too more because I love the Guyver. So that's a good pose.
And then Aerie had that Agent Venom style. So I know they're going to make a figure for that.
I think I still might pick this one up. It hits everything else. I mean, aside from those butterfly joints, it does seem to look pretty well, and it's a really smooth one. I think I've talked myself into this one.
Yeah, you were gonna get it.
If you play the game, you'll definitely want it. Sorry.
Yeah, I do need to play the game. I'm sure it's like twice over on sale now, so maybe
that raised Venom logo. This looks good.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I may already own it because of the sales and crap that it's going on. Anyway, I digress. This is Captain McSpider-Man.
Bucky Cap. No, it's Bucky Cap Spider-Man.
Pretty much. That's the Puerto Rican flag.
This one's got butterfly joints.
You're welcome.
That might be what I'm thinking about.
Which that one looks pretty cool, to be honest. And those hands just seem so out of place.
Yeah, that's the main thing that bugs me.
It looks like this was a kit bash gone wrong.
Yeah, that's how some of the costumes were in the game. That I'll be liking it, except one thing. So it's like they picked a lot of costumes that I don't like. He has a Prowler costume that looks awesome. I would have loved that one. And definitely, like I said, the Daft Punk one.
Notice
I bet you these fly off the shelf, though.
This is definitely one I would. You see this line right here? I would probably take an X-Acto knife literally right across that line just so I can make him look up.
Oh yeah, the inverted ab crunch.
Yep. So, oh, there's our favorite web effect right there.
Oh,
What the hell is this?
it's anti-venom, but each costume you unlock in the game mostly has 4 variants. So this is one of the anti-venom variants. I would have never picked. They say, "Oh, we've done anti-venom several times," so they picked this. I was like, "Who wants that?"
Again, this is really good custom fodder, is all I can say, because, yeah. Was this
Not a bad figure. I just don't like the color scheme.
Was this?
I think it's a terrible figure.
Was this the Iron Spider buck? Because it looks like it's supposed to be plugged into here.
It looks like, yeah. It looks like the white suit Spider-Man 99 body, or the update to that.
Yeah, but they let that port pull in the back, and then. Okay, now this does look like a kit bash between a Joe figure.
Yeah, I remember this suit from the game. This was one of my other suits I actually wore in the game.
I was gonna say this one actually looks kind of cool. I like this.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't have any kind of attachment to it, but
this looks like what the Spider Shot figure should have been, as far as the pants go. At least.
Ooh, I like that the paint job. The upper part of the body is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Iron Man or Iron Spider with army pants.
Yeah.
And he's got butterflies too, though. Go figure.
Go figure or good figure.
And look, these wall crawling hands look a little different too.
Yeah, the one from the previous wall crawling hands were for brick walls, and this is for concrete.
Interesting.
No, this one I definitely want it.
Felicia Hardy.
Is that how her costume looks in the game?
Yeah.
Really? No zipper action there?
No zipper action. This is an easy pass for me. This is not my favorite version of Felicia Hardy. And this definitely has restricted articulation. So.
Oh no, she has the inverted.
I hate high heels on a character. They just fall off the shelf.
She has that Black Widow body articulation.
No, she doesn't.
She has the ab crunch. That's how she was able to get into that squatting pose.
Partial, but.
Now, I don't know if she has butterfly joints like that Black
Widow. She does not.
So I'm just sitting here talking about how I've not played Spider-Man 2, and now y'all are trying to talk me out of it.
Look at it. Look. These poses look awesome. Whoever did those poses definitely are making sure I want this.
That's a cool looking pose.
And she has a posable ponytail. Spoiler for the game, but
so that's the Brooklyn. That urban camo one is the Brooklyn 2099 one. Black suit, Borica suit, updated suit, Black Cat, and anti-venom suit style.
That device, that thing she comes with in her packaging, she stole that from the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Okay. And now we've got a new Venom figure, and I actually went to look to see if they were just reusing the movie Venom body, which they're. I think maybe the legs are movie Venom body, are movie of Venom.
I believe they said it was all new. They could have been lying, but it has removable drool.
I like it, and I don't know what's getting to me. Well,
the fact that it doesn't have a neck
disturbing me.
The neck, it doesn't have one.
Yeah, that neck. Okay, it's the same reason why I didn't like that Build-A-Figure Venom that giant Build-A-Figure Venom from a number of years ago. I've never liked that whole.
What do you call them? I don't traps. Is this traps?
Just all neck muscle and looking forward, not actually looking upward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's starting to look into more the
Like a giant gorilla.
across the into the Spider-Verse Kingpin.
Kind of.
This one definitely has butterfly joints.
Yes, the butterfly joints are awesome. That part has. This guy's probably gonna be about $40.
So he does have molded in drool. Who would have thought that's a thing?
Actually, it's
Yeah, the
removable.
drool is removable.
It's a drool removable. Huh.
Yeah.
Remove a drool.
Yeah. So if
Sculpted
you
in
don't
Venom.
want them to be drooling, you can take it out.
That looks better. The closed mouth does look better. See, there it is with it.
I do like that drool effect.
I like this, and I do like this symbiote effect right here. This picture is with the drool is not doing it any favors, to be honest. That's a good picture right here. The Venom head is from the movie version. I can sort of, I don't know.
No, the
I
heads
think
are
the head
new.
is larger. That is physically larger.
Both heads are new. That's the main thing that's new.
That smile looks goofy as fuck, though.
They said that's probably the most teeth they ever put on a figure.
I think they could have brought the smile down a little. So there you go. There's the full breakdown of it. Tongue open, smiling, removable drool, symbiote effect. So all this can be yours. I'm predicting $39.
Yeah, it better not be more than that.
What was that one going on there? Pre-order as mainland and fan channel on the 27th. And then finally, we got an X-Force 2-pack. I really dig this one. I like this version of X-Force. And we've got Thunderbird here with his knives.
He's pinned.
He's pinned. I think we've had this figure before, to be honest.
Yeah, is that the one that came with Storm?
No, that was his brother.
He's bigger, right?
Yes. The one that came with Storm was the original Thunderbird from Giant Size X-Men #1, who was killed on the first mission. When he appeared, he was coming to kill them in revenge for his brother. He joined X-Force. That's right. I know my comic book nerd stuff. But he looks good, and then he also comes packed with a new X-23. Toy Biz actually made her in this costume, and I'm very happy to see this back. One of the things I do like is she has her toe claws as well. So if you're building that X-Force, I know they've got Deadpool in these colors. Did they release Wolverine already in the X-Force colors? I can't remember.
I will be shocked if they didn't.
Well, I know they've done repaints of him. I don't know if Hasbro's actually done yet. It's like everybody but Hasbro's released it. So, but this is the team where you see that gray, where they keep releasing that gray Deadpool from. So,
And I heard Venom is 60. We don't know.
if Venom is 60, then that's an easy pass for me. So,
oh, I got the unmasked head. The unmasked head. I didn't see that before.
Yeah,
it looks a little jawbony or a little cheekbony. I don't know.
She looks like Demi Moore.
I was gonna say this shot's not doing it a whole lot of favors. The masthead right there looks awesome, but on there it looks like Demi Moore like 2 years ago, and not Demi Moore like G.I. Jane.
But you know what? I wouldn't mind putting that head sculpt on another figure though.
And it could just be the shadows. I don't know if there's better. I didn't see. I don't know if there's better pictures.
Probably when they're holding it.
Well, yeah. Here's the inbox picture. So how's that look for you?
That does look a little better. Maybe it was harsh shadowing. I don't know.
And then we got a teaser of just a missile. Which I am 100% stumped.
Does somebody swing a missile? as a melee weapon.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna make a jet.
I doubt. I can't think of any. I don't think they're going to do any more large armored suits. Um, so, any speculation from the chat? Venom Bite, Punisher Battle Van. If Hasbro does a Punisher Battle Van, that would be hilarious. Hulk.
Eighth order, because they can't do Haslab.
Could that be Maximum Hulk?
Maybe. That would make sense. Get your money together, because he would be 60 to 70 bucks.
That's right now, Mariano. I think that might be that would be the most realistic one I could think of off the top of my head. Matt, you got any speculation?
I think it's going to be someone from Mask.
Now you're just okay. You know, man. I tried to bring you in on a serious conversation here.
You did. I don't have a clue. You guys would know better than me about what that missile would represent. I don't have a clue. So when I don't have a clue, I'm going to default to a crazy answer.
But this is the end of Marvel Legends.
Yes.
I was gonna say, how was your week, Matt? Did you buy anything?
I did. I did buy some stuff, and I was late to the party, so I can make it quick. I'll just keep it simple. I got bought and put together. So Walmart had I guess it was like a mistaken clearance sale, because I got the brand new blocky Optimus Prime from Walmart for, what was this guy, T? $17.
Yeah.
Which is an absolute ridiculous steal. I mean, this thing is it like $40 retail? Even that's a good price. And I don't like paying retail for anything, but for $17, I'm like, fuck me running.
I've never seen any of those down here.
Right. I've never seen it either. I had to have it shipped to my house. But I'd not seen it in stores whatsoever. And then the same deal with this. Walmart accidentally put this guy on clearance. I say accidentally because they're brand new and they're on clearance. So I can only assume that either Walmart's doing something shady or crazy. But yeah, so he was 22 or 24 or something like that. I can't remember, but whatever it was an insta buy. At the price, and then it comes with the little floating pram, and that's a Lego minifig in there of the baby of Grogu, so it fits in pretty well. And then the only other thing that I got to talk about is I'm on a roll this year with like super fun figures. My most fun figure that I bought all year, and I've already shown you guys this, is this. Vibrate? This is this is the coolest and most fun thing that I bought all year to play with. This thing has been on my desk and by the couch where I watch TV, and I've like broken him apart and reformed him a bunch of times. He's super fun. That having been said, like he's figure of the year right now for me. I know it's February, but he's great. But then this finally showed up. This is Dr. Wu's Metroplex. This thing is, I have the G1 Metroplex. So messing with this has made me infinitely happy. This is amazing little figure. So I don't know if you guys don't collect like mini figs or like small scale stuff, because this isn't legend scale. This is what, micro scale or whatever they call it.
That's smaller than legend scale.
Yeah, but this is like it's a box former. So if you guys have the 5-2 Toys boxes, it fits in that. But like I think this is $40 at Show Z. I cannot stress enough how much fun he is just to have on your desk, because he's not, no Metroplex is really going to scale with anything, right? That you can easily kind of sit on your desk and manipulate. So
now that can sit on your desk. Let's put it that way.
Right. So just to have this little guy sat on your desk in city mode or in like flight mode with his aircraft carrier mode, like he's posable. I cannot stress enough how much fun it is, and that you should. I'm thinking about they have a Metro Titan version. I might pick that up because I'm bad with money, and he's a lot of fun. So
Maybe
that's,
look him up.
and he does come with all of his included figures. So there's what's his name, Scam something.
Scamper.
Yep, and then the tank.
That guy.
Slammer.
Yep, Slammer, and then 6-gun. I've got him in this little like hovercraft mode right now because the legs are being used. His he comes completely apart like he does on the G1. There's his legs right now, but yep. So he comes with that, and there's his head swapped around. Like, it's not a complicated transformation, but it's so modular that you can pretty much do anything you want with it. So that's my. I'm not Dr. Wu. I don't get paid by Dr. Wu, but it's a home run. It's a fantastic little thing.
Who makes that Predaking though?
The Predaking is done by someone in the chat. Will probably get to it before. Let me look it up real quick because I'll fuck it up if I try to guess.
If Hasbro still has the license, they'll make Marvel rifles.
So this says that Predaking is made by Jai Guao Mao Toy Steel Kitty Party. Now, I think
Toy Steel Kitty Party. I thought that was a DVD I saw on your shelf one day.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's reversed there, but I think it's also part Lucky Cat. You know, this. I think it's them as well. The same people that did the Voltron and the what are you pointing at?
My Voltron.
Yeah, I think it's part them too. But if you go on ShowZ, if you're interested and you go on ShowZ, just type in Predaking. They'll come up. Like, they don't care on there. They're not pretending. But just check it out. Like, he was $100. He's $100. He has all 5 characters. They have all of their accessories. They all have guns. There's a big sword. It has a light up feature with a magnet. Like, it's for $100, you get a full combiner set. That's fun. So, and yeah, you got to be into chibi. If you're not into chibi, and I'm not like super into chibi, but every chibi figure I've ever purchased has been awesome. Because I'll tell you why too, is like, this is not a serious figure, right? This is a chibi meant to be fun figure to play with. It's not like a fan's toys where it's going to be scrutinized and it's going to be put under the, fine-tooth comb, and we're going to get out the size charts and we're going to compare them and we're going to look at the color shading and we're going to rip it apart. This is like, no, none of that matters. It's got a big giant head. Like, they're admitting defeat, right? Like, this is not going to be accurate. You're going to like it or not, and it's awesome for it.
Can the hips kick forward?
Can the hips kick forward? So you've got these are individual moving panels. So it's not these panels. So it moves as one piece and they move individually. So I can get that out of the way and I can kick up that far.
Okay.
So yes, he can. And like I said, it's 3 pieces and the whole thing is on a hinge, and each of these are balled. The ball socket goes into the middle piece so they can move out of the way. So
we get a lot of people here who don't like chibi, Matt. Apparently, you're going to have to go to their house, hold a gun to their head, and make them buy chibi.
I will say the only thing this is missing is ab crunch. It doesn't have an ab crunch, but everything else it's got. So no, they don't have to like chibi. That's great. That means that if I miss something or need to buy something after the fact, they're not going to sell out. So I'm not Dr. Wu. Not Dr. Wu. I'm sorry. I don't make that Wu money. That's the end of my speech. Back to toys.
All right. Over at your favorite retailer, you can get your 4 Horsemen figure obscuras, retail exclusives. I know we've talked on these a couple times, and I'll blatantly say, I think the lesson I have learned is I am no longer going to buy a figure obscura when it comes out. I'm just going to wait for one of these damn repaints because they look a lot better.
See, I disagree. I like the originals on everything that's come out better.
Even Frankenstein's creature.
Well, yes, because again, I've become now a Frankenstein book snob because I read the book after this figure was announced, so I know that the character's going for the book, not the Mary Shelley version, not the Universal Monster version. So
Okay.
I'm happy to have the orange tone.
I also happen to think though that the Anubis looks better in the darker finish.
I don't know that they look better, but I appreciate that they're sold separately now.
Agreed with that too.
So there's that. So I might be convinced to pick up an Anubis because Cat Lady, I didn't have any feelings towards one way or another.
Correct. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I do like this version of the Ghost of Christmas Present because it works as a ghost. And when I saw it her paired with this Marley, that just looks that picture right there is the best damn. Like that sells them so well.
So it's like if you go back one, so like this is the photo of the happy couple, and then like a few minutes into the marriage, this is like it's before and after. You say I do. It's like this is the after effects.
I just like the funny name, Christmas Present.
It's not a punny name though, if you know the story of.
I mean, but it is. I get what he's saying,
but
it's not.
Isn't.
Yeah.
Of these, like I said, possibly Anubis. This one here, the Snake Wizard, the Vernalis Askender. This snake guy is probably the one I like the most.
Yeah, I did order him, and I'm convinced that Four Horsemen and IKEA battle for naming rights on with the amount of letters that they just shake up in a box and throw out. Like, I think eventually you're going to see an overlap of IKEA furniture and Four Horsemen characters that are named the same.
I get why they did this, but I do kind of wish that the bird was separate from that gauntlet, though.
I agree, but at least at least you know when you're posing it, it's not going to fall off. It's
exactly.
not going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm with you. I almost wish they gave you two birds, and only one stone.
And finally, I'm addicted to this Tusk Trooper, so I'm probably getting this one. I've gotten so many of these. I know it's the Horde Legionnaire, but when I first saw this picture right here, all that was going through my head was actually the Tron security guards. And apparently I'm the only person who's seen that.
No, I've seen Tron.
No, but saw this. When I first saw this, I thought it was the Tron security guards.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I didn't think of that. I was not a recognizer when I looked at that.
No, when I saw that visor, I'm like, okay, yeah, Horde Trooper, but
yeah, the bat, almost bat-like symbol on the chest, maybe.
Yeah. And then finally,
yeah, that's cool looking. I do like that.
This has almost broke me. Matt, did you see this?
Yeah, I put pictures of it in our chat.
Oh, right. Matt, did you buy it yet?
So I didn't, and I'll expound upon that in a minute. Let's go through the pictures.
I mean, this is possibly the only Hot Toys that has truly, truly, truly tempted me. We were watching another show last night, and they were showing this, and even my wife was like astounded by this until they talked about the price. And then I was told if it shows up at my house and it wasn't won in a raffle, I'm gonna be in trouble.
What if you spent as much for the raffle as that figure?
I actually have that calculated. I don't do that.
Okay, gotcha.
I get to a certain point on a figure, I stop the raffle.
How much is the figure retail?
This guy's going on Big Bad Toy Store for $350, I want to say.
$350? Say that's one of their more expensive offerings then at this point.
I'm double checking on here real quick.
It might be in the article too.
Because I literally just posted him up yesterday, and he's already off the front page. Go figure. Hot Toys. They're doing Hot Toys Common Rider figures? Go figure.
There is, yeah.
I'm trying to. You'd think this would be one of the top ones when you type in Hot Toys. Uh,
350. Yeah.
350, thank you.
Yeah. I just put Hot Toys Terminator in Google and it found
Yeah.
it for me.
So yeah, it's gonna go for 350, and I mean the weapons, the jawline. I mean, it's dude.
For me, for this to be a true Terminator 2 figure, it's missing one crucial accessory. And I appreciate the Gatling gun, but I would have done without the Gatling gun if they would have had the appropriate alternate face sculpt.
Okay.
Smile.
Keep going. We'll just go through the accessories.
I'm just saying, like this right here. That's when I saw that pose, I was like, "Fuck."
I'm with you. It's a gorgeous figure. Like, and this is what's nice about this is it's not if you don't collect Hot Toys, this is a nice one-off, right?
Exactly.
It's like I don't have to get in. This doesn't start a collection. This doesn't. Now you're in for all the Terminator figures. Like this starts and completes a Terminator figure collection.
That one also. That probably if there wasn't that one I could do, this would be the other way I would have them on there. Now I have the NECA Ultimate Terminator 2 T800. I highly recommend that figure. I was trying to get T. I know bought it and never opened it years ago, and I still think it's one of my favorite action figures that I own. Oh god, that looks so fucking good.
It does. And the things that Dave, have you ever handled a Hot Toys?
No, I have not.
So I will say that for the first time, if you somehow end up with this, I will say that handling a Hot Toys, the value for it is not in the base body because the base body feels like one of those Bratz dolls that T buys at Target. Like it's the base plastic underneath feels like a.
It feels like a retro G.I. Joe figure.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. But then when you look at the custom, you know, the paint and the portrait and the sculpting and all like when you build it from the base up, then you're looking at a lot of, but holding a Hot Toys figure, it is extremely light. Like way, I mean, not like Hulkbusters aside, Iron Man aside. Like if it's a human skin based body, it's a very light figure.
Yeah. And after you touch the TV League and then you go back to that,
right?
It's like, wow, TV Leagues are so much less expensive.
Right.
So what is the head sculpt that you would want then?
The revealed endoskeleton.
I would want the one where he's trying to smile.
Oh, or that would be cool too. If he has where the arm's been peeled off, right? Like he's got where he's peeled the arm free. I would have liked to have seen an end of the movie half face.
Gotcha. I don't
see this one. Like this one, I don't understand. I know it's from the movie. Like I get where it comes from, but I don't know. Sometimes Hot Toys doesn't say, "Will anybody ever use this?"
I'm with you on that one. So I would again. I agree with you. I think I would have rather have had the battle damaged face.
Yeah.
And didn't they cut this scene? Like they did a whole scene with Linda Hamilton's actual sister being the mirror image, like taking the chip out so he can get emotions or whatever. And then they didn't even use that footage.
Maybe I don't know.
I can't remember if that was.
I
remember watching the footage of them making that.
Yeah, if you watch that footage, that's probably why you remember this.
Yeah. And that's another one. It doesn't, Matt. It also doesn't have a thumbs up hand.
I mean, that would be a mini little diorama piece that I would think they would want to commit to, like having a little molten base with a thumb up, and that I can see this being like then a deluxe set with, you know, it's already $350. I would be happily cut the molten lava pit.
No, but even then, half busted face and the thumbs up, I could be.
Yeah, get rid of this and do the half face, and you've got the absolute most perfect Terminator release, and would have me kind of scratching my wallet a bit on it.
Then you should go get that NECA figure.
But I don't. This is NECA doesn't typically get as close on the sculpt as I would like.
Yes, but I'm just letting you know the NECA has that face.
I hear you. I hear you.
Sculpt,
like Like I said earlier, though, this is the beginning and an end of a Hot Toys Terminator collection. It's just a one-off that you can do. My rant that I was going to go on, I was going to say that like Hot Toys, I don't buy outside of Star Wars, but it's a damnable lie at 1/6 scale. So unfortunately, I have all Star Wars figures plus the Cammy. That's not Hot Toys, but it's still 1/6 scale. And now I've got a Cobra Commander in my pile of loot from was it Fig Zero? So
are you getting Baroness?
That's what made me go out and get Cobra Commander.
Oh,
with the two. I don't care about Destro. Destro. I did what if you look at reviews on the Fig Zero Destro, his suit is crappy. So I didn't worry about that.
that's something we could show because that's new, right? Baroness.
The Baroness. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I was going to.
One other thing about Hot Toys, while you're searching for that, is
Oh,
I wish all of them came with. All of them should come with a secondary head for the price that they are.
Right. They're right. Bare minimum accessories. Now, don't get me wrong. Like Hot Toys comes with a lot, right? But like I said, some of it is stuff that you'll never ever use.
Right.
So,
I did want to bring this one up because, again, this was me just ranting. You know, Joy Toys has their 1/18th where they do have their they just put out their Triceratons, which look pretty damn cool. They got
they look 1/18 scale. I'm just I gotta now that's a cool accessory. I like
exactly. That. I'm saying, but it's like what they have. I mean, look at that gun.
Yeah.
This though, I was telling you on the chat. I don't know why the last couple of years I've like figured Casey Jones is like one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. I've been him for Halloween twice now. I've got the NECA. I've got 2 NECA Casey Jones. I've got the Mezco, and then look at this, man. This just looks insane.
If you have a Casey Jones collection,
yes.
I don't see why you would pass this up.
Because it's just because of the scale.
But I'm not. Yes, and he goes with a Casey Jones collection. Scale be damned, right? And he's a great desk toy, and he's got a ton of crap with him. So I would push back to you and say you may not collect the scale, but you do collect Casey Jones's.
Yeah.
So a one-off 1/18 scale purchase is not a bad
thing. You sit in the kitchen.
So we all know it's never just one.
No, but you can start that way.
So this is the Baroness that you ordered.
Yes. T thinks she's long in the torso.
Yeah. It might be either that or she just needs a butt.
She famously doesn't have
when I look at this pose right here, she does look long in the torso.
She does, but I have been sort of keeping one ear to the road, waiting for this to drop. So
I'm just I
think
she's got cake.
That's a fake out.
It is, but I told T this Baroness doesn't need to have cake. I have more than enough 1/6 scale.
Okay, yeah, I'm with T here. This torso is long, man.
Yeah. I'm still good with it.
Cool.
Maybe we could stuff something down her outfit.
I mean, I could take some from Cammy, and they both Cammy could
Here's your pose right here. That's your shelf pose.
Yeah, as long as the cloth goods can hold up to that.
That's my one big problem with all these cloth good figures is that you think she'd come with a stand.
None of the other G.I. Joe. They're also not full priced like Hot Toys.
No, but still,
$100 cheaper than she would have been offered through Hot Toys. Now she would have come with a lot more, but it's the same thing I've said like 8 times this podcast already. Don't give me a bunch of accessories that I'm not going to use. That's what this is doing. It's giving me very limited accessories for a limited price, and I'm happy.
Yeah, their clothing quality on the ones that I've messed with 3.0,
yeah,
aren't the same quality as Hot Toys.
Right, and that's fine. Like, and I've watched a few reviews of, and that was the complaint with Destro as well. That his unique like sheen, his shiny clothing that he was wearing, like it bunches poorly at all the things. But then Cobra Commander, all the reviews that I've watched so far have been pretty on the positive side with him. So whatever.
He looks good. When I saw Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow in person at like TFCon, I was like, ugh.
Yeah. So, and this is those are the only two characters deep that I'm going into G.I. Joe scale. And
that's your Fight Club. Sorry.
Hey, Figure Fight Club. What's up? But yeah, I'm only going to go too deep because those are the only two characters that like are in my brain. That's why I stopped with the G.I. Joe classified line. I'm like, I know these people, but I don't really want to own them. These are the only two that I'm on board with.
I'm going Mezco. If I'm going to go high-end Joes, I've got my Mezcos.
I see that Destro, man, that turned me off big time. I bought the Destro from Mezco. I returned that bitch. I was like, this is not. I don't know. What figure did I get, T? Because I sent you a picture of its briefcase that fell open, like the Destro's briefcase couldn't clamp shut. And then I bought something at retail that came with the briefcase, and I sent you a video of it, and I'm like, look, motherfucker, this is how you clamp shut. I don't remember what it was, but
I will blatantly say though, the Mezco Storm Shadow is actually still one of my favorite figures, period.
And maybe I got a bad one, but I know that my Destro had extremely loose hips, and it wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
the Destro. I had some issues with mine, but he looks good. They look good on the shelf. But again, we'll say though, the Storm Shadow is absolutely one of the most epic figures.
Yeah, Destro definitely had some issues. Like the missile effects didn't want to stay on. This other thing you could attach didn't want to stay on. The paint job on his skin on his chest looked very bad.
It looked like he was wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah, it was bleed through like crazy.
And Mezco has that, like, I like Mezco. I've got a bunch of Mezco figures, but they do have a problem with tolerances that I don't feel like they should still be having.
Especially in this day and age.
Dave, did you pick up the Gotham by Gaslight Joker?
Yes, I did.
The butcher set. I don't know how yours is, but mine's hands pop off if I look at it wrong. Like the wrist pegs are very loose.
It's not their worst figure for me. If I was going to say if I was going to say a figure that had wrist peg issues, it was probably my Punisher by them.
Right. And like by itself, it's fine, but especially with that Joker, when you put the coat on him and you start putting the layers on, the sleeves push the hands off.
Yeah, can I get my camera over there?
We're going on a field trip.
I don't think my camera can't reach over there, but I got him right here.
Gotcha. Hold on, let me biggin you for the people.
Oh, you biggin me as I was putting it back up.
That's your fault. Oh, there's Nosferatu. I'm going to have him soon too.
Yeah, so there he is right there.
And Pyramid Head. See, like the Pyramid Head. I just got the Pyramid Head this year, and it's phenomenal. It's a damn near perfect Mezco in my opinion.
And do you have Odious yet?
I want to get it, and no, I don't have it yet.
You need it.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have Odious, to be honest.
And it's not for lack of wanting it. It hasn't fallen into my cart at a time when I've had $85 extra or whatever.
Fair enough. And I paid for him, just so you know. That was one of the ones I paid for.
Do you typically steal the other ones?
No, I usually win them.
Gotcha. Unless you're somehow doctoring the outcome of the raffles, which
I lose money. I lose.
I wish I could have said that when I won Sony's raffle for Fans Toys Galvatron. I just did one entry and I won.
I will say I came in with a little bit of disposable income here, just a tiny bit, enough for me to say fuck it, and I bought Jinrai. He's not in yet, but I guess I got Toy Dojo's last copy. So the one with the trailer, the MPG version.
That's the only one you're supposed to get.
Yeah, I almost copped out and got the single release, the last MP, but I thought y'all never let me live it down, and I'll be very upset about it when I get it in hand. So
yeah, you would be. I mean, it's a good figure, but you'd be bored. It's so simple. It's so fun. Just you're going to be doing like you're doing at Predaking, changing it back and forth, back and forth.
I'll be on. Besides a few figures like the Predaking, I usually am bored about 15 minutes after the box is opened. You know, we all need our next plastic injection, next fix.
Well, that's actually a good discussion right there about that plastic fix, because we've been pretty good about this. But since Mike is not here, let's talk a little bit about him behind.
Talk shit on him, yeah.
Because he went and bought those on his channel. He's got a review for those skibbity toilet things.
If I would have seen it in front of me, I would have bought one as well.
But that's the thing. So that's a little bit of discussion then. It's exactly that. But were you buying it because you wanted it, or think because honestly, since there's really nothing out right now, is that getting you that plastic fix that Matt was just talking about?
I would have bought it out of curiosity, to see how good they are, and for my channel.
And see, that's another thing. So you're buying stuff just for your channel then?
Sometimes I have dramatically cut back on that. I used to get everything.
So you're probably, outside of a few other people, actually only one other person that I can think of, you're probably our most successful YouTube channel of all the people that I know, right? So congratulations on that. But secondly, like, do you find yourself, and I don't know what I'm not asking you to reveal any numbers or anything, but do you find that your figures don't pay for themselves as often as they used to, or is it just you don't have the time or feel like buying extra crap for the channel?
Time, inflation, money. Right. That has oh yeah, and I just have too many things. So sometimes when like right now, I need to finish cleaning my room, and then I need to take some crap out of this room that I'm in, because it's being occupied right now. I'm borrowing my review room right now. But every time I see how much stuff I have, I'm like, I don't need to buy anything else. I saw some Marvel Legends and some other things I wanted, and I just left the stuff on the shelf.
It's a weird feeling. I mean, like right now, that's what I do on my channel. I do shorts, what I call them infield reviews. Like if I'm gonna look at a figure, I'm like, okay, I'm leaving this behind. So I'll just go ahead and just put it on the shelf and do the little overview, and then just put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. So, for instance, today I found, and you're all have to. Is it Hatchet? Maybe it's Hatchet, a studio series that turns into the police SUV and the four-legged cat thing.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that did not get released in the original Dark of the Moon run.
And that's one that I had seen reviews on. And you know what? If I see that in stores, I don't give a shit about the character in the movie, but I kind of like that he's a cat. Like I like that it's not a humanoid figure. So I thought it was cool.
That was one of my favorite things from that movie. The idea we had those, was it 3 or 4 of them?
I blocked it from my memory. I'm basing
this
toy.
3.
Yeah, but they all had the same alt mode, but all had different robot modes. I thought that was a very cool.
Yeah. Right. And I saw that today, and I said, if I see it, I'll pick it up. And I grabbed it, and I thought, well, let me scan it. Hopefully, it's on sale, and it wasn't. And I ended up leaving it because I thought this is going to like give me that 5 minutes of wow, this is cool. Transform it, pose it, and then it'll go in my bin behind me and never see the light of day. But now I have $20 more in my bank account, and I can pretend like I messed with it for 10 minutes and put it in the bin.
Yeah, that's been my issue with Studio Series, the base stuff, like a long time ago. So I pretty much gave up on movie stuff a while ago, and especially once they introduced 86. And that was one figure, thank goodness, that I got, and that video paid for the figure.
Okay. Well, again, I wish Mike was here because I would have said, like, literally, I literally was going to ask him what was going through his head when he bought those guys. I mean, I know he mentioned it.
And fodder.
Yeah. But
if you could put other heads on it.
I think though he got plenty of justice just researching the backstory of what that crap is.
Matt knows. I still haven't watched
what crap? I'm sorry.
The actual skipping stuff.
Oh yeah, I've watched a few of them. Like it's fine. It's an internet thing. I kind of get the twisted humor that they're going for, and I used to watch a lot of Gary's Mod streaming and videos back in the day. So it's kind of cool that it was built in Gary's Mod, and it's all like it's assets from Half-Life. Really, for anybody that doesn't know, Gary's Mod is they took all of the assets from the Half-Life games and they dumped it into a sandbox that you can play. You can basically like Minecraft your own game together. It's a tool kit that you can build levels and games within games, and they use that for animation purposes. They put it all together. So like it's cool. It's kind of like tongue in cheek, like weird humor. It's there's a word for it for internet stuff like that. It's
stuff I'm too old for.
Yeah, that too.
Meme something.
Yeah, it's like meme culture, but there's also another word for it, and I'm going to sit here and think and see if I can remember what it is. Oh, creepy! Like it's like creepy pasta. That's the word. Creepy pasta type stuff. But it's okay. Like it's not a catchy song, but it still gets stuck in your head somehow. So, and it's just this. It's like short episodes with ever increasing levels of ridiculousness. It's almost like if Dragon Ball Z had toilets and cameramen had things, like the ever increasing power and stuff that they exhibit. It's just it's almost hard. You just gotta go watch a few episodes and then pretend it never existed.
I almost got the back bling on Fortnite. Head on the toilet.
You get your don't forget to leave your system on tonight so you can get the update tomorrow for Fortnite.
Mine can update in the background. I just need to make sure I have enough space on it.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much all we got this week. Not much news, thank goodness, not much controversy out this week. Toys are just being toys, which is good. I think, and the companies are slowing down some of the news until the toy fair happens. Don't think anything even appeared on 5K Toys that were screaming "Buy me," which is good for my wallet.
There was something I just put down a deposit on 5K Toys, but it may not be new. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be something that I had missed earlier. So
yeah, I was about to say,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Nothing's new. Bug Guy's still the latest guy on there, which I still need to put money down for him because I want.
No, there was a chick on there that was from. Don't even worry about it. I can't think of it. My brain.
You won't worry about it. It was the 1/10 scale check I remember from last week.
No, it was another one in another line. Don't worry about it. Just go to 5K Toys, poke around. For anybody that doesn't know, again, you guys mostly know, but 5K does like the third-party independent retailer and stuff, and that kind of niche, like not really available anywhere else stuff. Usually 1/12 scale. It's got really, really cool figures on it.
No, they don't pay us, but we still like them. So in that case, then,
and they're US based. So if you order from them and it becomes in stock, it's in stock on US soil. It's not like overseas, and then you have to wait for it to be shipped over, like Show Z, which is Show Z and Gundam are great sites. But once they get in stock, you have to wait for it to putz over to the States. But 5K is based out of the US, so once they get it, they ship it to you through the States. It's quick.
Cool. Well, on that note, then, really, I mean it this time. We will see you guys all next week. We appreciate everyone in the chat. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Please give us a thumbs up. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.
See ya. Actually got this mug today.